cannot believe you would make me audition for you. You look like clowns. I am not bluffing. I will take it all off the table. That's all. Thank you.
But full disclosure, the poor whites are my least favorites.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Orlando, and Dave Chappelle does not like poor people, guys. He does not like poor people, and we're gonna jump right into it. So if you guys haven't been seeing the news, Dave Chappelle turns down affordable housing. But why is the reason he is turning down affordable housing? Is it some reason in between, reading between the lines? Well, we're gonna look into it. But first, let's watch a video where he said he will pull out $65 million out of the community if they move forward with building affordable housing.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Hi, I'm Dave Chappelle. I just want to say, and Marianne, I could talk to you about this privately. I don't know why the village council would be afraid of litigation from a $24 million a year company while they X out a $65 million a year company. I cannot believe you would make me audition for you. You look like clowns. I am not bluffing. I will take it all off the table. That's all. Thank you.
So we saw this clip and he's saying that he's gonna pull out $65 million out of the community if they move forward with affordable housing. Well, what is going on with this, and why is this so important, and why has this made such, national news? Well, let's jump into it first. First, I have this article where it says Dave Chappelle spoke out against affordable housing plans in his community. It says here, a plan for affordable housing portion of a new development in Yellow Springs, Ohio, has reportedly been scrapped after the comedian Dave Chappelle added his voice to those opposing it. Now remember, it said other voices opposed it. So Dave Chappelle himself did not cancel this, affordable housing that is supposed to be built in Ohio, in Yellow Springs. It says, according to Dayton Daily News, a plan for Oberer homes can move forward, but without the affordable housing that originally had been planned as part of the development of a single-family homes, townhomes, duplexes to be built on a 53-acre area at the south edge of town. Now, what's happening with this is Dave is saying, or the people, not just Dave, but Dave is opposed to this because he is saying that he doesn't like that portion of the plan. They can build out everything else, but the affordable housing portion, he does not want any part of that. And if they do, that's what he was saying he was going to pull his money out. Now, once again, this is Dave's money that he is throwing into the community, so he can do whatever he wants with his money. And he's going to use this for leverage to make sure that they don't move forward with it. Does he have a more stronger standpoint than maybe the other people opposing? Probably yes, but guys, remember, just because Dave said it wasn't going to happen doesn't mean that they won't move forward. It was the reason because multiple people, not just Dave, multiple people said no. It says Chapelle, who plans to open a restaurant and a comedy club in the area under his company, Iron Table Holdings LLC, was one of several who spoke out Monday during a village council meeting about the project. We just saw that video, guys. And then it says, as seen on the video, Chapelle questioned the council, why would you support the housing plan while it kicks out a $65 million a year company? He's talking about his company that he's going to invest into the city, right? The comedy club, restaurants, whatever he's trying to throw into the city. He's saying, why would you risk building this affordable housing when if you do, all those companies are gonna go poof, gone, right? And then Dave went on to say things like, you guys look like clowns. I'm not bluffing. I will basically pull my money out. And a lot of times people don't understand like why oh man, he hates affordable housing. But that's not the case. Based on the research that I did, me be loving real estate and all, when I looked at it, it looks like they were building the affordable housing right in his backyard. Like he could probably see the affordable housing from his backyard. From what I saw, they were actually using his pictures of his home and things like that as a marketing tool to get everybody behind it and being like, yay. But could you imagine, you have $1 million house, millions and millions of dollar house, right? A mansion, right? And then someone saying, you know what? We're gonna build affordable housing. We're gonna build for it right in your backyard. Right in your backyard. I can promise you, you would have an issue with that. I would have an issue with that. I wouldn't want, something that possibly could bring down my values of my property or anything else, or bring commotion to my home or to my area, maybe possibly safety. I wouldn't want that in my backyard either, guys. I hate to say it, and I know everybody's gonna be like, he's a millionaire and he doesn't want people to get ahead. You shouldn't crush people. I get it. But Dave is not saying, hey, I don't want affordable housing in my area. I just don't want it in my backyard. Why do I have to have it in my backyard? Why can't you guys do affordable housing somewhere else? Not in my backyard and using my houses as marketing tools to get everybody on board. Come on, man. Nah. And see, here's the thing. It would have been different if it was just Dave saying, hey, I don't like this, I don't want this. But you have a good amount of people who opposed this in the town also. Now, Dave is going to probably get most of the heat. Why? Why? Because he's a superstar, celebrity, whatever, right? I get it. He's going to get the heat. But there were a lot of other people in the town that said no. So even if Dave would have said yes, everybody else still would have said no, right? So you can't just put the heat on Dave, but let's continue on. Now, this is really important, guys, to really listen to. This is the meat of the issue. His representative said Dave Chappelle didn't kill affordable housing. Concerned residents, not Dave by himself, and a responding village council killed a half-baked plan which never actually offered affordable housing. He told council in no uncertain terms that he would pull his own business ventures, a planned restaurant and comedy club, which is called Firehouse Eateries, out of Yellow Springs. So he is saying, hey, look, I'm gonna pull all of my stuff out if you guys move forward with this. You can take it how you want. Of course, everybody says that's a threat. It basically is, but so we're not gonna mince words here, right? Read between the lines. But the truth is, he didn't want it in his backyard, guys. On top of that, other residents didn't want it. You see it in this article here. It's saying they did not. It was other residents along with Dave. Dave by himself cannot shut this down. He cannot. So, other residents said, we don't want this. And by a far margin, guys. It's not like Dave Chappelle and 3 guys broke the council, broke the votes. It was a bunch of residents and Dave that said no. So it is what it is on that portion. But here's a good part. It says, after Chapelle and other residents railed against the proposal, the Ohio Village only approved part of the development and rejected the part of the plan that included the affordable housing. Neither Dave nor his neighbors are against affordable housing. However, they are against poorly vetted, cookie cutter, sprawl-style development deals, which has little regard for the community, culture, and infrastructure of the village. Now, what does that mean, guys? What does that mean? Everyone, no matter if you white, black, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you are a homeowner, the point of being a homeowner is you want your property to go up in value. You want it to appreciate. So what if you had a choice to make sure that you got the best schools, that the right developments went around your area, that the right, businesses were zoned in the areas that they're supposed to be zoned, so that your property values would go up? What if this crazy notion that the right things are being approved in your city to allow people to be attracted to your city to want to live there, then your property values will go up? Well, this developer was going to do the regular, the cookie cutter. Everything looks the same. Only thing that changes are the colors. It's going to be a blue house, then it's going to be a yellow house, and then a white house. But they all look the same, all with the same floor plans. They were looking for something a little bit more custom that would raise the values of the properties, not something that is just going to be stamped out and be done in a couple of years. And you have to understand, When it comes to culture, I don't know what the culture is there, but it didn't fit what they were looking for, guys. So, if it's not gonna make your property appreciate in value, then why would you put something in there that's going to either stagnate it or bring it a little bit down? Who wants that? Who wants that? I don't. And I can pretty much guarantee you wouldn't want that either. It says the whole development deal cloaked as an affordable housing plan is anything but affordable. 3 out of 143 lots, three guys out of 143 lots would have been for a future affordable housing. That's a joke. Come on, guys. 3 out of the 143. So you're telling me that Dave Chappelle is like, I don't want 3 affordable lots in this entire 143. Come on, they know this wasn't affordable housing. What were the prices again? I think it was 300,000, but let's see. It said the rest of the homes were to be priced between 250,000 and upward of 600K. In Yellow Springs and in many other places, this is not considered affordable housing. Come on, guys. This isn't Miami, like I said. This isn't LA, New York. This is Midwest. I'm in the Midwest. $300,000 is not affordable housing. It's not. It's just not. And so it says here, the proposed development involved more than 100 single-family homes, which price range between 250 and the 600,000. A second option would involve 64 single-family homes, 54 duplexes, 24 townhomes with a 1.75 acre set aside affordable housing to be built at a later date. A later date, guys. It wasn't even going to be built with the current lay of the land, right? They were going to just decide it afterwards. But I can see, guys, what do you guys think? I mean, if it's going to knock down my property values and I can see the affordable housing in my backyard and people, I'm a celebrity and people got binoculars and, I get it. You choose where you live, but if I have a choice and the rest of my community agrees with me, is it really Dave's fault? I mean, I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think of this situation? But I'm gonna need you to watch this next video here. It will help you get into your first rental property and learn all things financial. Also, check out the description. Join our membership community. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.